Tensions continue to rise in the Middle East, where aid to key population centers is once again being blocked as casualties climb.
The UN Climate Summit has ended in deadlock with no agreement on emission targets.
On Wall Street, the Dow Industrials and S&P 500 fell slightly, while the Nasdaq showed signs of modest gains.
And tonight, disturbing reports are emerging of a new virus with severe neurological side effects. Doctors describe paradoxical symptoms: total apathy mixed with intense cravings.
Reports of contagion continue to spread worldwide. Major cities have converted stadiums into medical facilities as doctors struggle to keep up. Health officials are urging strict isolation, even from loved ones.
My husband came home and he was foaming at the mouth. I never seen him like this. He ate everything in the fridge, and not like usual. He ate everything, and it wasn't even enough. And he looked at me with these eyes, and then he came at me. So I hit him. I hit him with a bat. I had to. I managed to barricade him in the bathroom, and he's there right now. It's just awful.
Wake up, people! This whole thing is a total hoax. It's all lies to infect your mind!
Oh my god, you guys. This whole thing is a blessing in disguise. My cousin got it. He says he's never been more at peace.
The CDC is now saying there is no virus. In a post on social media earlier today, the head of the CDC wrote, "My bad?"
Everything is great. The federal government has shut down all medical facilities nationwide. Everyone can go back to normal.
That's right, there's nothing to worry about. We now turn to our new segment featuring Davis the Dancing Dog.
Welcome to Human Nature Odyssey, a storytelling journey to better understand and meet these unprecedented times. I'm Alex Leff.
Hey,
Yeah?
if you're hungry, I got a bag of bagels.
Ooh, from the store?
No, don't worry. You were right. There are too many of them at Bagel Boss. These are from the dumpster out back.
Ooh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure, Rumi. Where are you headed? Another scavenging trip?
Actually, no. I'm moving out today.
What? Not next month?
No, I wanted to get going while the weather's so bad.
Dang, dude. I gotcha. There won't be as many on the roads. It's funny. I always thought zombies would only come out at night, something like that. But they love good weather.
Yeah, they hate being inconvenienced.
And you're gonna go start that commune in the woods?
It's not a commune. Jake and Maren, you've met them.
Mm-hmm. Your eco podcast friends?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh, great. You can make a podcast of them, and they can make a podcast of you.
Yeah, maybe. They've got some land upstate and invited their friends to join them.
And you're gonna make a little farm?
Yeah.
Like a commune?
Yeah, I guess what's the difference between a farm with friends and a commune?
And do you have your... Wait, are you recording?
Oh, yeah.
Hello there! You gonna make a podcast out of this?
Well, okay, I wanted to interview people, like record conversations about, what's happening.
Oh, is this an interview?
Yes.
A goodbye interview?
It doesn't have to be goodbye. I told you should come.
My life is here. Plus, someone's gotta keep paying rent.
No, you gotta stop paying rent. They're raising it like every month now.
I know, it's insane. That new landlord is
Yeah, I heard.
Total zombie. That's what you're gonna interview me about? The zombies?
Yeah.
Who's this even for?
You never know. The future.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Well, tell me about zombies. You're the expert.
We're all experts now. Well, there are warning signs,
Okay, what are the warning signs?
An hour passes and it feels like a minute. You're easily distracted and fixated on screens. You stay inside more. You're constantly craving more and nothing can satiate you. You don't really feel connected to anything. What's another question?
Have there always been zombies and we just didn't notice?
Like, did the ancient Greeks have zombies? I mean, maybe they had one or two. But no, I think it's only been getting worse.
And how does it start? What causes it?
Well, I always thought it was supposed to spread by getting bit by a zombie. Like, it's in your blood, then boom, you're a zombie.
Right.
But it's not some instant thing. You don't start off as the vile, disgusting, subhuman monster from the movies. Real zombies start off so mundane. And I mean, we're all a little on the zombie spectrum.
The zombie spectrum? Oh, so it's like a form of neurodiversity?
No, I don't think it's like that. It's an illness, but some people get it worse than others.
How do you think it started? How did people start becoming zombies?
No one's exactly sure. There's all sorts of theories. Too many theories. I think there's many ways to become a zombie. When you're on your phone, or it's in our food, it's in our water.
You think it was in our water? Like people were drinking zombie water?
I mean, lots of people, that's their only option. It's the only thing coming out of the faucet. Plus, some people thought it was kind of cool. You remember how they advertised it, that cute zombie song?
Yeah, don't sing it.
Plus, tons of people wanted to become zombies.
What? You think people wanted to be eaten alive?
No, not the violent way. I mean, that shit's scary as hell. Just sort of sinking into that soft, numbed out feeling. And remember how all the influencers were selling zombie supplements that say you controlled the process? You were beating the zombies to the punch so they can't hurt you?
Oh, yeah. Like that whole mindful zombie movement?
Right, yeah. Mindful zombification. That was huge. Look, here's a flyer. I took a class during J-term in college.
Calm your mind and awaken your inner undead. You deserve what you crave. Oh, Jesus. What was it like?
Everyone stands in a circle, and the instructor does breath work or whatever and helps you turn off your brain. And then there's some zombie yoga.
Oh, everybody loves zombie yoga.
Now, everyone bring your hands forward in menacing position. Good. Now, stagger forward. 1, 2. Yeah. Remember, you're not walking, you're staggering. Good. Now let's repeat some zombie affirmations. I am worth it. I deserve human flesh. I devour, therefore I am. Incredible. Great job today, everybody. Next week, we'll talk optimizing your saliva output so you can master your drool. See you then.
Ugh, God. I had a friend who was doing the whole micro-zombie thing, taking just a little bit every day.
A little bit of what? Pieces of flesh? Ew.
He said it kept them in touch with the zombies, but not like full-on zombie all the time.
Plenty of people were proud to be zombies. It was a flex.
Yeah, I know. Those zombie gyms.
Not everyone, though. People were terrified of zombies. Think of the last election. The guy who said he was the only one who could protect us from the zombies. He won in a landslide.
I know, but the crazy thing was, he was a zombie. He didn't even try to hide it.
Of course, our first openly zombie president.
But he kept telling us how terrifying zombies are. And all those idiots were like, you know what? Let's vote for that guy. He's going to fight the zombies like he says.
Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need a zombie to fight the zombies.
Oh man, not you two.
Well, the zombies win either way. The other party says they're anti-zombie, but they're totally profiting off of the zombies.
The zombie lobby? I know, I saw that meme.
So you watch zombie content?
I mean, it's everywhere. And honestly, it's pretty soothing.
I get it. I used to play that game where you're just mindlessly mowing down zombies. There's no skill in it, just killing zombies. Definitely zombied me out a little bit.
How ironic.
Back when people took it seriously.
What, those 2 months?
Yeah. They tried to stop companies from sharing zombie content, but the CEOs were saying how zombie content is free speech. But the real reason was they make so much money off zombie content.
Yeah, people eat that shit up.
The CEOs don't give a fuck if everyone turns into a zombie.
They already are.
I told you, the zombies always win.
So you think we're doomed?
Oh, we're definitely doomed.
Now you sound like one. The worst kind of zombie is the kind that keeps saying we're doomed.
Well, text me when you're at the commune, if there's texting there.
Okay, I will. But come join us when you run out of dumpster bagels.
Yeah, I'll turn into a zombie and come find you.
Don't say that. Jesus.
Good luck, dude.
Good luck. Hey.
Whoa, back up! Back up!
No, I was just gonna see if you needed help.
Huh? What? Oh. Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah. Actually, thanks. Will, my card is loose. It keeps tipping over. Okay. Are you recording this?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I've been, I just want to try to make sense of, everything that's going on.
Yeah, you and me both. Well, I've got it all figured out. What do you want to know? You ever see those studies? The poorer you are, the less likely you are to become a zombie?
Huh.
Yeah. It spread through the rich people first. All those mansions on the hill up there, super dangerous. Who would have thought? I'd feel safer walking past tents and homeless people. Everything's going to shit. Nothing to homeless people.
I guess they were kind of already living it.
What's crazy is, I read the stock market is doing better than ever. Guess that makes sense. People are consuming more than ever before.
What do you do for work? Or what did you do?
I was in retail. I'd work with zombies every day. Someone would come in and be like, oh, I'm getting a new couch. And then an hour later, they'd come back in. Now I need a new chair. I need new paint. I need new pillows. I need a new rug. I mean, it's a domino effect. You get something new and you're like, oh, all my other stuff looks terrible now. So I have to get more and more and more and more. I mean, first it's chairs and couches, and then it's human flesh. They love human flesh. A zombie will devour chicken, but nothing seems to get to them like human flesh.
Yeah, why is it they're so obsessed with human flesh?
Our whole culture's like that. We just want to, tear each other apart. Think of how we were to each other on the internet. Always yelling at each other. Always canceling and banishing and being toxic and racist and just trying to, hurt each other.
Yeah, you'd think since we hate each other so much, we'd just stop talking to each other.
But we want to talk with each other. That's the conflict our culture has. We don't want to have anything to do with each other, but we also need each other. We flock to each other, but we still fight all the time. We're like a swarm of locusts. You know locusts are really grasshoppers, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Locusts are just grasshoppers. But once there's too many of them and they're all crowded together, they transform into locusts and just destroy everything. I mean, they can't help it. That's what zombies are. They're the locust to our grasshopper. People are craving human connection, and that's what the zombies want. They want human connection too, but they can't have it. They don't know how to have it, so they just devour us. That's what's sad about zombies. They just want and want, but they never really have anything, The second they get it, they take a bite and move on. None of it's ever enough.
Yeah.
I didn't take it too seriously at first. All those reports of a serious virus. Come on. We made it through COVID all right. This didn't look too serious to me. I even thought those people were funny, the way they'd start twitching and stumbling around. But that stopped being funny when their eyes glaze over and they try to take a bite out of you. I mean, there's no talking to them anymore. They were gone. It's like they don't hear anything. They don't feel anything. They can only grunt and growl. It's scary.
Did it happen to anyone you knew?
Yeah. I mean, the worst is when you see someone good turn bad. Well, not bad exactly. Zombies aren't evil. They're just mindless. The worst is when you see those stories where they devour their own family. It's horrifying. But you still gotta pity them. They're the victims of a disease. And you realize it could happen to anyone. It could happen to you. You could be the monster. You wonder, what would you do? You like to think you could somehow overpower it, that you'd never hurt your loved ones. But if it really came down to it, you'd act the same. You know anyone?
Yeah, my uncle has stage 4 zombie.
God. I'm sorry. That's awful.
It's okay. Last I heard, he bit a dude's face on the subway.
Oh, man. My sister has stage 2.
They say it might be reversible. Some countries are still working on a cure.
No, everything is fucked. You know what this is. This is the apocalypse.
Yeah?
No, really, this shit is biblical. We even got the locusts. I thought the apocalypse would be some big, sudden event, you know? But it happened on these different levels, and we got used to each of those levels. I mean, it's crazy what we've come to think is normal. I guess some people were warning us when everything started falling apart, but most people didn't want to accept it. Or just couldn't accept it. I mean, we all have in our minds the end of the world looks like this or that, but when the reality is much subtler, we don't believe that's what it is. But, come on, it's pretty damn obvious. I mean, unless, you're a zombie.
I don't know. At first, I thought, everything was going to change. There would be a before and then an after. But so many people just wanted things to go back to normal.
Yeah.
But it's there's no normal after this. I mean, you'd think this would have been a wake-up call. This was what we needed to change our ways.
To get us out of locust mode.
Right. This is when we would get it. I mean, isn't this the perfect opportunity for people to get it?
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure people are ever going to get it. Everything's still going. Or at least enough people are acting like it is. I'm with you. I thought during a zombie apocalypse, everything would collapse. The city would just stop. But the city's still doing its thing. It's like the city is a zombie itself.
So why aren't you getting out?
Because this is where all the stuff is. Where are you going?
I'm meeting my friends upstate at their cabin.
What's up in the cabin?
Well, they've got a garden going. It's in the woods, so there's stuff to forage.
Shit, sounds terrifying.
More terrifying than a zombie city?
Yeah, I mean, even with the zombies, at least the city's got AC.
Fair enough.
Rise and dine, chat. Girls' brain gains are going crazy today. Human flesh maxing today. Don't forget to smash that follow before I smash some skulls. Let's go.
Oh no. A stage 3.
Like and subscribe.
No. It's okay. Here. Yeah, that's right. It's an iPad. You can have it. Here, you want it? Yeah. Good zombie. What the boom? Headshot. I'm on one hell of a roll. Jesus. You okay, kid? You're lucky old Rex was here to save you.
Oh my God. They're still alive.
What's that? Oh yeah, hold on. There we go. Nothing a little pump action shotgun can't fix. You see the recoil on this thing? I know most guys go for a Remington 870, but the Winchester is a classic. Can't beat it. I got half a dozen just like them back at the bunker. Put her there. You can call me Rex.
Hey.
Oh, you should have seen the kill I got the other day. Guts splattered everywhere. It was like graffiti in a gas station bathroom. I got my kill count up to 15 this week. I'm leading the Big D scoreboard.
Big D?
Yeah, that's our name. Bunker's not too far from here. We got that shit stocked with enough creatine to last us till every last one of these fuckers is dead. What do you say, my dude? You want to join the squad? Or are you more of a lone wolf zombie killer?
Thanks. No, I'm...
No, where's your gun? You lost it.
I don't have one.
You got a death wish?
I usually outrun them.
Oh, and just leave them for the next guy to find? These streets aren't going to clean themselves.
I'm just trying to get out of the city.
Where? The woods? Bet you don't survive a fucking day out there. Where are you headed?
Nowhere really.
That a microphone?
Oh, yeah, I just was,
Let me see this thing. Hello, world. Welcome to the real-life zombie land where only the strong survive. You want to make it out here? This ain't swatting flies, okay? You gotta kill like you're Vincent goddamn Van Gogh. Every bullet is my brush. The splatter of zombie brains is paint on my canvas. I see the hunger in their eyes, but old Rex here is not on the menu. I'm the goddamn chef. I don't just kill zombies, I savor it. Every snap of bone, every scream from their rotten throats, I eat it up. The cowards tremble in their little holes just praying for the nightmare to pass, but me, I am the zombie's nightmare. I am the butcher of barbarians. Their blood is my war paint. Their numbers mean nothing to me, 10, 100,000. I won't rest until they're wiped from the face of the earth. I'll stack their rotten corpses high enough to blot out the sun. The zombies didn't kill me, they crowned me. I'm the king of the goddamn jungle. This world doesn't belong to the dead, it belongs to me.
Okay, thanks, man. I'm gonna go.
You want any more? I can keep going.
No, we're good. Appreciate it. Hey!
Oh my god, hi! Hello! You made it!
Hey, man. Oh, whew. Am I glad to see you guys.
Us too, man.
Too. Come on in.
Yeah. Let me take your bag real quick.
And you're just in time for sunset.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
How long did it take you?
A few days. I avoided main roads.
Zombie traffic is a nightmare.
Come on in, we were just getting a fire going.
Oh, great.
My family used to come here when we were kids.
It's so nice.
Yeah, there were a few other families that went in on it. We'd each stay for a week in the summer.
You think the other families are going to make it out here too?
I hope so. If we're going to turn that little garden into an actual farm, we need the help.
But I don't think the others are doing so well.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Meet anyone interesting on your way out here?
Well, I ran into one of those shotgun guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
I swear, they were waiting for this. Like, killing zombies is all they've ever wanted to do.
Yeah. And I met this other guy who was calling this the apocalypse.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not wrong.
A zombie apocalypse?
Well, hey, the zombies didn't cause the apocalypse. They didn't clear-cut the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, the movies always made it seem like shit only hits the fan once zombies are around, as if everything was fine before the zombies came.
Yeah, the zombies are just the cherry on top of the apocalypse shit sundae.
So this is the apocalypse?
You know, the original Greek definition of apocalypse is unveiling. It makes me think that at the end of all of our destruction, there's going to be this great unveiling of reality and truth. Apocalypses expose undeniable truths. I mean, just look at the world. The floods, the fires, the droughts, the famine, the sixth mass extinction. It's all around us.
Yeah, and like, this wasn't divine damnation. This wasn't God's reckoning. This was us. We did this. It just seems like so many people can't accept the truth of what we've done to the world and the consequences of it. All of those people having a hard time accepting the reality of the apocalypse, tuning out and numbing and just doing bullshit all the time, like, that's what really creates the zombies.
You think becoming a zombie is a denial response?
Yeah, totally. A denial response that you lose control over. Like, think about it. Now people are willingly becoming zombies. They're taking those zombie supplements. So now they don't have to worry about the end of the world, let alone take responsibility for it. You know, just like, boop, turn off your brain.
Interesting.
So our friends' kids, they're 3 and 5. All they want to do is numb out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not their fault. People always criticize how young people are responding to the world without focusing on the conditions of the world itself.
Right, totally. People don't want to acknowledge that there's something wrong with civilization that's producing these zombified people, so they attack the scapegoat, the zombies.
Zombie shaming?
Yeah, zombie shaming.
Oh, also, did you guys know that locusts are just overpopulated grasshoppers? I always thought they were like a different species.
Yeah, I heard that. Grasshoppers literally become locusts. It's an evolutionary mechanism. I think it's called phase polyphenism, something like that. So regular grasshoppers, if they reach a certain high density population threshold, they start to fight and eat each other, and then they swarm and eat everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a response to monoculture. It's what happens when there's fields and fields of wheat and corn and nothing else, just one kind of crop. That's why you have plague stories all throughout the Bible. You don't get plagues like that before monoculture.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we created the conditions for this thing to emerge. It's not like it just came out of nowhere. Honestly, I think 28 Days Later got it right.
Oh, that's got to be the best zombie movie.
Yeah, and in 28 Days Later, like, how did all of this start? They were fucking with nature. They were chimp testing. This hubris that we have to assume that we can control and tinker with nature. That's what brings about the zombie apocalypse. It's so frustrating.
And in the classic zombie narrative, there's always some technological fix. There's more fiddling with nature to solve the problem the previous fiddling caused. And I'm all for finding cures, but the story always ends there. There's no deeper reflection on what caused the problem in the first place. Just new problems created to solve the old ones we also created. You ever see The Walking Dead?
No, I did not. I'm too squeamish.
Well, The Walking Dead took this typical trajectory where it was like, well, how can we fix this problem? And the arc of the first 2 seasons...
Hey, spoiler alert.
He said he's not going to watch it.
Yeah, no, you're good. But thanks for looking out.
Okay. So there was this facility in Atlanta that had the cure, but it got overrun. So they had to go to that facility, and long story short, the moment they get there, the whole thing just blows up. And so the cure becomes impossible. And after that, the show just gets stupid, because then it was like, well, now there's no cure, so now we just all need to be zombie killer badasses for 8 seasons, and it's very violent and emphasizes the worst parts of humanity.
Yeah, it's like the movies always tell us the way to survive a zombie apocalypse is just kill all the zombies. You know, grab your shotgun, that baseball bat with nails in it, whatever makeshift weapon you can find, and go around and just kill zombies until there aren't any left.
Yeah, real creative. Exterminate them, get in your bunker, fortify your wall, don't trust anyone.
Right, the stories tell us, okay, the world's dangerous now. It's a hostile environment full of these mindless monsters. And you've got to go out and kill them all to make the world safe again.
But you know, that's nothing new. That's exactly how the settlers treated the New World, like it was a zombie apocalypse. Oh my god, there's native people. Uh-oh, there are grizzly bears. Kill them. Oh, there's a river. Damn that. Oh, there's a mountain. Blast that. And the way those shotgun guys view zombies as mindless and deserving of slaughter is just like how they viewed the world long before the apocalypse, as mindless and deserving of slaughter. Long before the apocalypse, they boarded themselves up behind walls, stockpiled weapons, and from behind their ever-expanding fortress, they fired chemicals and pesticides and smothered all the dangers they perceived in concrete. And in our stories, we're supposed to celebrate the people who spend their apocalypse locking themselves behind walls, stocking up on guns, viewing the world as a battlefield. We think zombies are the only ones who've lost their humanity, but these people have also lost their humanity. Their lives are reduced to a genocidal video game, just senselessly killing.
Yeah, it's a sickness, just like zombification, right? It's like they become another kind of monster.
Maybe we should give it a name.
Some cultures do have a name for that kind of monster. Have you ever read Black Elk Speaks? He talks about how the Lakota called the white settlers they encountered Wasichus. Here, I have the book. So, yeah, at one point, Black Elk goes to New York City and says they would take everything from each other if they could. And so there were some who had more of everything than they could use, while crowds of people had nothing at all and maybe were starving.
Okay, should we call them Wasichus then? The shotgun guys?
Well, we can, but the problem isn't individual monsters. It's a whole culture.
Wasichu culture?
Yeah, exactly. The culture we've grown up in. And this culture always treated the world like it was a zombie apocalypse. Wiping out the predators, shooting the wolves, killing the snakes.
Stomping on the bugs.
And you've always got to be vigilant. You've got to pull out all the weeds, make fences around your crops, kill the pests who try to take what's yours. It's like a constant state of paranoia.
So zombies are mindless. Wasichus are paranoid.
Yeah, and that paranoia that the wilderness is hostile and something to be exterminated or controlled, that isn't a response to the apocalypse. That is what created the apocalypse in the first place. Because the world can't be controlled. Not really. Like, try and dam a river. It'll just make floods and erosion worse. We created the apocalypse because we wanted so badly to control the uncontrollable.
Right. We're kind of raised in this culture that tells us, like, you should be so grateful you're born in this time after we killed all those monsters, the lions and grizzly bears and wolves that once roamed the places we live. And the zombie apocalypse is our worst fear because it's like, oh shit, the wilderness is back. We wanted so badly to control everything, but we can't. That's what's so scary about zombies, because now it's people out of control.
Yeah, it's like climate change. We tried to control nature, thinking we were so clever for using all this oil and coal, but ironically, it made nature even more out of control, less predictable, more chaotic than ever before.
And then there's the scientists focused on fighting climate change through more technological fixes.
Classic Wasichu response.
Yeah, we're not really changing our behavior.
No, we're just trying to find another cheat code so we can keep consuming.
That's why we fear death so much. It's the ultimate thing we can't control. That's what the Wasichus fear more than anything. They think life is under attack from death. And it's true, like, death is everywhere. It's in the jaws of a lion, in a river that floods, in the aging we try to forestall. We've tried our best to defeat death by killing all the predators and damming the rivers and all of that. But the irony is that by fighting a war with death, we've brought even greater destruction. The fear of death brought the destruction of life. That's the real apocalypse.
And of course, death isn't actually an attack on life. It's part of life. The lion's not a monster, she's just hungry. And she's only going to kill to satisfy her hunger. Zombies' hunger is bottomless. They can't be satisfied.
So if going around killing all the zombies also makes you a monster, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, like, is killing them our only option? Is there really nothing else we can do? Is it possible to heal them?
Like finding a cure? A zombie vaccine?
Yeah, maybe. But I've heard zombification isn't like a virus, it's more of a mental state.
Then how do you possibly bring someone back when they've gone full zombie?
Well, the zombies are worse in the cities, or at least, like, that's where it seems like they're the most aggressive. Anywhere that's super developed. But when they leave the city, I have seen them start to slow down. It's like they lose steam or something. On our way out here, we saw a few zombies stumbling through the forest. Do you remember that? They must have been out here a few days at least. They were looking a little different. They looked a little, like, despondent, but they weren't as desperate.
Yeah, they saw us and growled but didn't rush at us.
Maybe it's in that mode that there's at least, like, an opening for zombie healing. I don't know.
Has anyone actually ever seen a zombie become a normal person again? Like gone from stage 5 to stage 4 or 3? Do we even know if that's possible? Like, what ended up happening to those zombies?
Well, we didn't stick around too long. Not worth the risk.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying that just being in nature is going to be enough. But at least they weren't freaking out as much out here. They probably need full-on zombie rehab or something. I don't know.
You're saying we should build a zombie rehab center here?
Maybe. I don't know. The point is, like, we can't respond to zombies the way that we've been responding to the world. Ultimately, all we can really control is making sure that we don't become zombies or shotgun enthusiasts ourselves. And if apocalypse denial makes you a zombie, then we have to accept the apocalypse. We can't live like it's still something in the distance. You know how in movies there's, like, a disaster so swift and so fierce that it changes everything? The survivors emerge from the rubble, there's grieving, but there's also this sort of freedom. There's no going back. We have to live here now in this new world.
Like a post-apocalyptic movie?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just thinking about that term, post-apocalypse. It makes it seem like the apocalypse is something that happens and then it's over. But that's not how it works. It's not like the apocalypse goes away, as if the apocalypse was rock bottom and things can only get better from there.
Yeah, there is a comfort to rock bottom. At least then you have some ground to stand on, when things can't get any worse.
But things can always get worse. We'll always be able to convince ourselves we haven't hit rock bottom yet. I think we have to choose what rock bottom is. We have to live as if this is rock bottom, like the post-apocalypse.
Right. If you don't accept that we're living in an apocalypse, that it's really here, then you didn't hit rock bottom yet.
Yeah, totally. And I think the three of us are lucky to have gone through that early in life. We all spent those formative years overwhelmed by how fucked up everything is, just hoping that other people are feeling the same way. It was painful and isolating, but I think it was a sort of inoculation to apocalypse denial.
Yeah, I think a lot of people never really go through that. They're still denying this is all set up to collapse. Hey, no, don't worry. We'll still figure all this out. We're still going to colonize Mars. Remember Mars? But it's guys, it's over. We got to try something else.
Yeah, in all those post-apocalypse movies, once the initial terror of the moment passes, there's usually a scene where all the characters are enjoying the newfound freedom that comes with, we don't have to do bullshit anymore. We get to live our lives. People find out what is actually precious to them and what actually matters to them, what is actually important. And usually it's their relationships with each other. That's the only thing that they have that they care about anymore. All of the things that are actually important, healthy food, healthy relationships, connection to land and nature.
But we still have to deal with the consequences of what happened. That's part of the post-apocalypse too. Things aren't the same.
So how can we live as if the apocalypse already happened? This is the day after. What would you do? How do you accept the consequences?
Well, maybe one of the consequences is that there's just going to be zombies now. Maybe some zombies won't be able to be healed.
That's not the normal happy ending. And there were no more zombies ever again.
Yeah, but people are always going to run the risk of becoming zombies when things are hard to face. You can try and go around killing them all, or you could just live with the fact that there are some zombies around.
Yeah, and you should definitely try to protect yourself. We need to go to safe places. We shouldn't put ourselves in harm's way. But maybe we can try to heal the zombies when they're more open to it.
At our new zombie rehab center?
Yeah, at our new zombie rehab center.
You hear that? You think it's...
Yeah, sounds like it. Is the door locked?
Yeah, I bolted it.
Wow.
Yeah, speak of the devil.
They're not devils, right? That's the whole point.
This makes me think of this one time I was camping in Utah, and there was this big field with a few cows in it, including a calf. And this coyote was just walking right through the field. But the cows weren't running away. They were just chilling. They were wary of it. They were certainly alert. They were looking at the coyote okay. And the coyote was hey guys, just passing through.
Yeah. Have you seen those Nat Geo documentaries where the buffalo are crossing the river and getting eaten by crocodiles? But what they don't show you is that once the buffalo have seen that the crocodiles have eaten, that they're not a threat anymore, the buffalo and zebra will go drink water right next to the crocodile. Because the whole herd just watched you eat one, so you're not going to eat me now. It's this recognition of boundaries that nature has with itself.
But that's the scary thing about zombies. They don't have boundaries. They're not living within an ecosystem. Zombies kill, take a bite, then waste the rest and move on to another.
I don't think zombies are that much more dangerous than a grizzly bear.
But grizzlies aren't always trying to get you.
Yeah, but you can get away from a zombie. They're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
Okay, so we'll try and live with the zombies. But what about the shotgun guys? I feel like they're way more dangerous than zombies or grizzly bears. They're just gonna keep fighting the world and making the apocalypse worse.
It makes me think, in Braiding Sweetgrass, Robin Wall Kimmerer, she talks about how the Potawatomi tell this story about another kind of monster, the Wendigo. At the end...
Hey, spoiler alert.
It's not that kind of book.
I know.
Well, anyway, at the end, the way that she defeats the Wendigo is by holding him and giving him tea and feeding him.
You guys got enough tea?
I think the point is like, can we acknowledge that this creature is destructive and also try to understand it and maybe even try to hold it and heal it?
So, sounds like we need a shotgun monster wing of our zombie rehab center.
Someone can't change unless they want to, though. We might have to let go of trying to heal them. It's tempting to want to go out and make the world better and heal, but isn't that a similar mentality to what created the problem too? We've just got to live a different way ourselves. First, we've got to accept that this is the apocalypse.
And instead of stockpiling a bunch of guns and building walls, which is the kind of thinking that created the apocalypse in the first place, we'll just gather as many friends as we can together and work on our garden.
Sounds good to me.
Do you guys hear that? I think it's leaving.
Well, we can get started tomorrow. It's been a long day. Let's get some rest.
Good night, Alex.
Good night, man.
Good night. Thanks for listening. Until next time, I hope you'll consider how you might inoculate yourself to the spread of zombification. If we are living through the apocalypse, if this is really it, what would that change? And how would you choose to live in the post-apocalyptic world? If you enjoy Human Nature Odyssey, please share it with a friend. Leave a friendly review, and come say hi on the Human Nature Odyssey Patreon. There you'll have access to bonus episodes, additional thoughts and writings, and audiobook readings. Thank you to everyone supporting us on Patreon. It means a lot to hear from you, and your support helps make this podcast possible. Thank you to our voice actors, Lamis Isami, Jason Bradford, Rob Dietz, Jake Gibson, Reba Golden, Maia Kinney-Petrucha, Jessie Lian, Jake Marquez, Asher Miller, Maren Morgan, Ray Tannheimer, and Maggie Weiler. And thank you to Alexis, Jesse, Steven, Sheer, Adam, Tom, Mark, Charlie, Nick, Jake, Maren, and Asher for your input and feedback on this episode. This episode was produced in part with support from an Omega Action Research grant. Thank you so much to Omega Resilience Awards for supporting Human Nature Odyssey. This episode was also made in association with the Post-Carbon Institute. You can learn more at resilience.org. And as always, our theme music is Celestial Soda Pop by Ray Lynch. You can find a link in our show notes. Talk with you soon.